So, now that I have your full attention, I can demonstrate to you some other things that I'm trying to complete right now. So, take a look. First of all, I have these sort of addressing systems here and here, and what this one, what it really is just a decoder that's being used to select inputs and outputs. I call this the splitter and this the joiner because that's exactly what they do. So this takes the raw signal and this selects where it should go. And if you were to stack eight of these on top of each other, it would form an 8-bit splitter which could be used to send a value to anywhere that is addressable by 16 individual bits. And I guess you could also probably serialize these to have splits in splits to have a tree of addressing, which would be pretty useful for large computers. And this basically just does the exact opposite. I'm thinking about how I should implement these in the design of the bigger project I'm working on. Also, if you haven't noticed already, I have this completed tape reel that functions fully now. So to demonstrate, I'm going to open up the casing so you can see the memory bits inside. In fact, I should open it all the way up. And to demonstrate how it functions now, it should be much more rapid. Hey, look at how fast it recirculates. And this one is 33 entries deep now, which is not only better because it's deeper, but since it's also faster now, it doesn't have that much of a delay. So it's even better objectively than the last one. Not to mention, now watch this. So, you see that? I have a clear function now that clears the register regardless of input. So do that to set it. You see it's there. Now the input is still that, but I press the reset button and it resets. And so that's just another part of the conditional and control system that I don't even need to worry about anymore now. And over here is one of the big projects. So I've optimized every part of every ALU component that I've built so far and put them together into this. This is the entire ALU without the accumulator, and this theoretically is capable of doing every arithmetic and logical function possible. But I haven't really wired everything up correctly yet. So it doesn't even have any of these to address which part of it should the information should go to. And I'm actually thinking about having this be the accumulator for it, so it can the ALU can have its own inbuilt tape reel, which should simplify things greatly. And then should also be able to use the control system to address external memory too. And if all goes well, all that should be left after that to complete the entire machine should be the control system itself, which is probably the most difficult part to get right. I'm going to need to make a ROM for it, which will be sort of the instruction set of the machine, and also the instruction decoder that will go to the ROM, which will be reading. I'm not even sure what part of memory yet. It will be program memory. I'm thinking about having program memory being integrated into the generic memory and having all of that be in a set of registers and having that be in the control unit, or the central processing unit rather. And I actually had a great idea for how it should be extensible, and that is by being able to swap the registers in the CPU with any chunk in the cache outside of the CPU, so that the limit of your memory is no longer uh, the registers but the cache. And if I do it correctly, the cache memory possible should be about what uh, 16 times that of the register memory available. And I'm planning on having the register memory be pretty huge. Now that's probably everything for right now. It doesn't look like you're going anywhere, so just wait right there for when I have something else to show.